Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Richard here with the Farm Life. Just finished up cleaning out this pen. Last week we ended up getting the buck sold finally, and we just about got all of our kids sold as well. We've got 4 more left, 3 of which are sold and will be going to their new homes next Saturday, and we've got 1 more available, so hoping to get her sold. But yeah, it's been pretty busy. It's been good. We finally, like I said, got that buck sold. So I got this our horse trailer pulled out of here. That's what I was using for his house over the winter. Got that pulled out of here, and here in a couple days we're gonna go up to a local breeder in our area and hopefully pick out another buck. So stay tuned for that, and we'll keep you updated. Hopefully everybody's staying safe with this whole coronavirus deal going on. Not sure what that goat's doing. Hey! We were lucky to get our kids sold. There's been a couple shows that have been canceled around here, but as of now, the later shows that are in July and August are still going to be happening and haven't been canceled yet. So hopefully we don't have any more shows get canceled because of this whole virus deal that's going on. But yeah, luckily we got the kids sold and going to be getting a new buck, and before we know it, it'll be time to breed again. Alright, we just made it back from the breeder's place from looking at a whole bunch of good quality goats. I always like going up there and seeing what other people have, and they have some really good stuff. So it was a good experience and a good trip for sure. But I showed you previously in the video all the different bucks that they had and the older bucks they had and then some of the younger ones, and we ended up deciding on one. So let's head outside and check out the one we decided on. Alright, there he is. That is the new buck we've added to the herd. As you can see, he looks quite a bit different than our old ABGA style buck. This guy's a lot shorter to the ground. He's a lot thicker in his top end and a lot thicker in his rump area, and just overall thicker made, bigger boned buck. And that's what the judges are wanting to see in these show weathers. They're wanting them to be shorter to the ground and just more compact and thicker. So this guy's gonna definitely do that for us. We ended up getting this buck half interest with the breeder. What that means is we own most of the rights to the buck, but the breeder still has the opportunity, if they need, to collect semen out of him if they decide that's something they want to do, or if they decide they want to breed some of their does to him, they have the option of doing that. So we ended up going half interest on him. What that does for us is allows us to get a nicer, better quality buck that normally would cost quite a bit of money for half the price, and still be able to have a part of him in our herd. So that worked out good for us. And then after a couple years, once the breeder decides that they've collected him or decided that they don't want to use him, we'll just get full possession of him. So we've got half interest on this guy. So hopefully that'll work out for us. As you saw in the video, I was unloading couple of our blue barrels out of the back of the truck. We ended up getting some different feed from the breeder up there. They have a custom pellet that they have delivered to their place. They just order it in a big semi load and then empty it into their silo. That's what they use. It's got a lot more fat and protein in it to feed to these animals that are growing. A lot more, like I said, fat and protein that the corn, oats, and barley doesn't have. So this ends up being around 18% protein. It comes out of Colorado, and I guess they use sunflowers to make it. So that's what a good portion of the protein comes from, is sunflowers. So just come over here and I'll show you what it looks like. Corn, oats, and barley. As you can see, it's just a pelleted feed. So that's what we're going to end up feeding to the buck and to the does, and we'll end up finishing kids out on from here on out. We're going to try something a little bit different than what we normally do. But anyways, kids are pretty much all weaned. We got these 3 left that'll be leaving this coming up Saturday, and then we just got the does and the buck left. We're going to be putting these does in with the buck probably around mid-June. Breed for a little bit earlier kids this year, and then we're gonna end up going back up to the same breeder here in a couple months, and we're gonna try to buy 5 or 6 does from them that are bred to a couple of those other different bucks that are in the video. So we'll have a few different options of kids to pick from this year out of different bucks. So just wanted to update you guys on that and the new buck, and until the next one, thanks guys.